Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.
The town of Beaufort celebrated its 300th anniversary last year, and it's a popular spot for visitors to the coast. But to learn more about this historic town, consider stopping by the town's historic center and a guided tour aboard a vintage English double-decker bus.
Beaufort is the third largest town in North Carolina, established in 1709. This historic seaport village is a favorite for boaters and tourists alike.
The neat thing about Beaufort is just how it was settled in 1709 and how it's remained so pristine with the historic district really intact, and that it's a real working town with real people, but very, very laid back.
The Beaufort Historical Association operates the Beaufort Historic Site and Tours. It's the place to go to get information about the town and its history.
What we have here at the Beaufort Historic Site is 2 acres right in the center of a National Registered Historic District. And we have 11 buildings, 9 are historic buildings, and we have the Visitor Center for the town of Beaufort. And we have the oldest wood frame courthouse in the whole state, and a jail, and an apothecary and doctor's office, and then 3 houses. So we've got plenty for people to see about the way life was in Beaufort in the 18th and 19th century. We have guided tours of our houses every single day at 10, 11:30, 1, and 3. So people get an hour tour and they get to choose what buildings they want to go through.
One of the town's oldest homes, located on the site, serves as an art gallery.
The Maddie King Davis Art Gallery has over 100 regional and local artists. It's a great gallery for people to come visit and learn more about Beaufort and the art here.
Visitors can take the guided tours, or
we also have self-guided walking tour brochures that people can take.
Either way, a tour of the old burying ground is a fascinating place to discover more about Beaufort's storied past. From the unknown, to the famous, to the unusual.
And then we also have a great tour of the town on an English double-decker bus.
It's a lot of fun. It runs about a 45-minute ride, and we take you all through the historic district, and we tell you all about the houses and some of the people who lived in them. It's just a fascinating ride.
This is where Emmeline Pickett, the Confederate spy, used to visit quite often. Emmeline had lost her sweetheart during the Battle of Gettysburg and wanted to do her part, and so she did by becoming a Confederate spy. On the left, the little white fence surrounds the Blair House, and when the Blair House was built, it faced the water. But when they put the streets in, they wanted to face the street. No problem, pick it up, turn it around, now it faces the street. Francis Blair sold it for 1 cow and 1 calf. On your left is the Hammock House. This is Beaufort's oldest house, circa 1709. Supposedly some sea captains got together and built it as a place of rest after their long ocean voyages. Blackbeard used it as lodging, as did the other sea captains, and supposedly hanged one of his wives from one of the trees out in the back.
This is just a sample of the things you'll discover on your tour of Beaufort. This is Derek Long for North Carolina Weekend.
Thanks for coming. Y'all come back.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
For more information about museum hours and tours, go to BeaufortHistoricSite.org or call the Safford Historical Center at 1-800-575-7483.
Podcasts on UNC-TV.org are made possible through the financial contributions of viewers like you, who invite you to join them in supporting UNC-TV.